Hello, welcome back here to Chino Mex, where we're continuing our teaching on customer excellence each and every time here at Chino Mex. Right now we're going to go on to step number 7, which is additional engagement, additional conversation, additional connection. How do we begin to create relationships with our customers? That way it's not only about the food or the service, it's actually knowing them as a customer, knowing them as a person. So here in step number 7, additional engagement, we're going to focus on 3 different areas. We're going to focus on feedback on the source, connecting with the customer, and customer priority. So the first one is feedback on source. When the timing is right, ask a new customer, how did you hear about Chino Mex? Was it through a family, a friend, a coworker, Facebook, social media, whether you're driving by? We do want to know how did they hear about Chino Mex. That way we can tend to know how to focus more on our branding, marketing, and efforts to bring more people in through those sources, how they came in. So once again, when the timing is right, ask a new customer, how did you hear about Chino Mex? Was it family? Was it a friend? Were you driving by? Was it a coworker? Was it social media? How did you hear about it? So we can continue to promote Chino Mex and the brand through those sources as well. If they've been here with us for a few times, continue to appreciate them, show them some love, and thank them for being a loyal customer here at Chino Mex. So the next here on additional engagement, we're going to move on to connecting with the customer. Connecting with the customer is absolutely critical, important. So we continue those relationships, that bonding with our customer. That way they can continue to come back and visit us again and again and again. So with connecting the customer, if you're in the lobby or if you're walking by the customer, ask them, how was your food? But be specific. Ask them, how were the tacos? How is the Chinese food? How is a specific item, a specific food that they're enjoying at that moment? We want to know, because this not only helps us provide some feedback on the food quality, but about the experience going on at that visit, and then in general about Chino Mex, how are we doing? If some issues are mentioned, that is the time to bring it up to your supervisor, your manager, to the leader, so that we can make the best attempt to make any corrections necessary and make their visit more welcoming and caring. So once again, with connecting with customer, which is the second part of additional engagement, we basically just want to communicate with them, talk to them, create a relationship, create a conversation, but definitely ask them, how is their meal doing? How is the dinner? How is their lunch? How are their tacos? How is their Chinese food? So we can get some specifics on there that we can know how to better improve our service here at Chino Mex. And then continuing on with the third step on additional engagement, which is customer priority. Under customer priority, we're going to focus on 3 things. It's maintain focus, in-store orders, and our online orders. So in customer priority, the first one is maintain focus. What we want to do is maintain focus on taking orders efficiently and accurately, especially during business times. So what we want to do is maintain the focus on taking the orders efficiently and accurately, really all of the time, but especially when it's extremely busy. The second thing under customer priority is our in-store orders. What we want to do for our in-store orders is label with the customer name and what is missing on their plate. So for the store, the orders that are in-house, inside to eat there, is label with the customer name and mention on there what is missing on their plate. The third thing under customer priority is our online orders. For our online orders, what we want to do is highlight on the receipt what's already made. That way, in case if somebody jumps in to help, we know that what is not highlighted portion, that's what needs to be made. So once again, under customer priority, 3 things. Maintain focus, take our orders efficiently and accurately, especially during the busy time. The second thing is our in-store orders, label with the customer name and what is missing on their plate. On the third one, with our online orders, what we want to do is highlight on the receipt what's already made. That way, in case if somebody jumps in to help us, they know that what is not highlighted portion is what's missing to be made. So there you have it. It's additional engagement. Just a really quick resume on there. It's feedback on the source. How did they hear about Chino Mex? Connecting with the customer, create a conversation with them, ask them how their meal is doing, and then the customer priority is maintain focus while you're taking the orders. How are you going to label it, whether if it's in store, just with their name and what's missing on their plate. And for our online orders, we're going to highlight what's already made. And that way, in case if somebody jumps in to help us, they'll know that what is not highlighted is what needs to be made. So there you have it, additional engagement here at Chino Mex.